Have you ever been puzzled by a programming issue that just doesn't seem to make sense? If so, you're not alone. Today, we're diving into a common question about calling static methods on nullable types in C#. I totally get it. It can be incredibly frustrating when you think you understand a concept only to hit a wall with unexpected behavior. You're not the only one who has faced this confusion with nullable types. Here's the specific question we're addressing today. One user asked, why is it impossible to call static methods on nullable shorthand types? They pointed out that while T ? Is a shorthand for nullable of T, they encountered a syntax error when trying to call static methods. Sound familiar? Let's explore this together. So what's going on here? The confusion arises because while T ? and nullable of T are interchangeable in many contexts, they behave differently when it comes to static methods. Let's break this down. And stick around. By the end of this video, you'll not only understand this limitation, but also gain insights into how to work around it effectively. To understand why static methods cannot be called on the shorthand notation for nullable types, we first need to clarify what the shorthand actually represents. Next, it's important to note that the shorthand T is treated differently by the compiler compared to the full nullable type. This is where the limitation arises. Now let's look at an example to illustrate this point. When the user tries to call a static method on int, they encounter a syntax error. In contrast, calling a static method on nullable int works perfectly fine. This is because nullable int is a defined type with static members. In summary, the user should remember that while T and nullable T are interchangeable in many contexts, they behave differently when it comes to static method calls. Fun fact: did you know that nullable types were introduced in C# 2.0? They were a game changer for handling null values in value types. Now, let's look at the answers provided by other users. This user points out that while you can't call static methods on the shorthand int, you can still use the nullable type directly. They suggest a unit test to demonstrate this, showing that you can compare two nullable integers using the nullable.equals method and the int.equals method. Here's a pro tip. When you need to use static methods, always opt for nullable of T instead of the shorthand. This will save you from those pesky syntax errors. And there you have it. Now you understand why calling static methods on nullable shorthand types can be tricky. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to subscribe for more programming tips and tricks.